you done to its eyes?
He has his father's eyes.
What are you talking about? Guy's eyes are normal. What have you done to him, you maniac?
Satan is his father, not Guy. He came up from hell and begat a son of mortal woman.
Hail Satan!
Hail Satan!
Satan is his father, and his name is Adrian. He shall overthrow the mighty and lay waste their temples. He shall redeem the despised and wreak vengeance in the name of the burned and the tortured. Hail Adrian! Hail Adrian! Hail Satan! Hail Satan!
No! It can't be! No!
Look at his hands.
And his feet! Oh, God!
God is dead!
Hail Satan!
Satan lives! The year is one! Hail! The year is one! God is dead!
They think that they can connect with the spirits of the dead, the spirits of the gods, the spirit of the goddess, the spirits of nature, and that those spirits aren't out to destroy them because they don't believe in Satan. And I think that, I know that in doing that, they're opening themselves up to actually being invaded by Satan's forces that seek to come in to deceive and to destroy them. That's the biggest danger of witchcraft.
The last two clips I've shown you portray pagans in a way that makes them out to be evil, vile forces, such as in the first clip of the movie, Rosemary's Baby. Where has all this misunderstanding come from? Far too often, paganism is used as an example of what not to worship, how to not live your life, or what not to believe. In the media, plots that are focused on paganism have a life lesson in the end, in which the characters dabble in witchcraft, wander astray from monotheism, and end up with disastrous results. These types of plots are the most anti-pagan, and of course the most destructive to the pagan heritage. Other portrayals of pagans in the media over-glorify their beliefs, such as in the popular television show Charmed. This, of course, is not as dangerous as the reputation of black magic, but it does not tell the truth about pagan religions such as Wicca. Of course, these types of portrayals are evidence of the growing acceptance and public fascination of paganism as well, and this is something of interest to us. So what is the real nature of paganism in our modern world? What do pagans believe, and how do they incorporate these ancient religions into our modern society? Margot Adler, author and NPR correspondent, talks about paganism.
When I give a lecture to people who have not been involved in this movement at all, the first thing I say is, if you go far enough back, all of your ancestors were pagan. You may not think that, but you'd be wrong. They belong to religions of the earth that were based on seasonal cycles, based on nature celebration, based on ceremonies that were based on doing, not believing. And what I mean by that is, what do you do to make the crops grow? What do you do to heal this person in your community? What do you do to heal this rift that's happened between these families or whatever? What do you do to celebrate a young man's coming of age? What do you do, etc.? Not based on prophets, not based on scripture, not based on literal reading or the word at all. It's based on oral tradition, it's based on stuff. And if you go far enough back, all of our ancestors had.
Importantly, pagans do not worship Satan. Pagan religions do not even recognize the Abrahamic figures Satan and God. Instead, paganism is based in nature worship, in which people showing an appreciation for the earth give praise in various ways. With a vast array of different pagan religions, they all show this appreciation, including nature's creatures, the lunar cycles, the understanding and importance of fertility, beauty, and reproduction as a basic component to the human experience, while using art to express the emotions evoked from the sun and the moon, for example. Pagan rituals are often a celebration of life, as is expressed in the traditionally pagan celebration of the maypole, which has been carried down for generations, ancient to modern times, across continents. Now, in the modern world, pagans can be found everywhere, peacefully demonstrating their beliefs, without an emphasis on conversion or judgment. In this revival, paganism has become worldwide and often very organized, celebrating in public places and gathering to practice different religions with many similarities together as a group. As Margot pointed out, an overwhelming emphasis is put on ritual, with the desire to do or make something happen rather than simply believe in a certain authoritative doctrine. Art, too, is something essential to all pagan religions, as it is every other aspect of human life. And through art and ritual, the freedom to choose any pagan path, love flows freely. Religions also believe in goddesses as well as gods, celebrating feminine beauty. One may choose the path that fits them best, whether it be ancient Hellenic polytheism or traditional and modern methods of shamanism, using elements of nature to heal and worship the spirit. Whatever path one decides to choose, they will be met with many others who wish to be a part of the same religion. Pagan religions are amongst the fastest growing in the world, and a simple search on the internet will give you a good idea. It is important that we learn to trust each other and appreciate our world religions, so that we may have a